I don't know how far we can go. Maybe if you guys have your own ones of these, it's entitled Sleep Paralysis. So if you have your own kind of like sleep paralysis in this, and you too, listeners, if you have one of yourself, write in. It's sleep paralysis, but it's Cardi B ranting about where her taxes are going. You are just stuck there, powerless to fucking do anything. You just got to listen to her.
It's sleep paralysis.
I can't even do
but
it.
you're listening. But you're listening to your grandma read a romantic novel.
Oh boy!
I listened to like audiobooks at work. A friend of mine shares their Audible account with me. Shh, don't tell. And the thing about writing sex scenes is unless you're like
Danielle Steele.
Yeah, I don't know if there's somebody who can write a sex scene and not make it kind of like, ooh. Especially when you write it like a little honestly.
Right? When you're just like you're like writing it and you have to like write all like the grisly details and you're kind of getting like a front view to like what is sexy to like this person who's writing it.
Yeah, and they did a very good job of making it pretty honest. Like these two people were on the road for a while. They both had some funk to them, and it wasn't from both their perspective.
It was making those like fart clap noises.
The squelch and the like when he can't quite find his way in, and she fucking gives it a little flick and fucking guides that bad boy down in the fucking little bit of landing gear. Oh my God, I'm sitting there like doing work too, just like, do I fast forward? I mean, I'm an adult and I have headphones in.
What the fuck you listen to this kind of smut at like work for, by the way?
That's the thing. It's basically like a revenge novel, but like these two people end up like
doing it.
Grisly doing it. Like, and then they get like interrupted halfway through, and then they're like killing people naked with their dong swinging around and stuff. It's just like,
well,
chill.
Mad Max and Furiosa.
Yeah. I was gonna segue into something else, but I remember reading an X-wing novel, a Star Wars X-wing novel, as a young lad, and they were all pretty action packed.
It's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
But in, I think, the last book of the series, one of the characters falls in love with a female Wookiee, and there's a little lovemaking in it. And it's basically.
Are we talking fistfuls of fur?
Yeah, it's like making out with a shag rug. But the kicker is, this dude has some sort of allergic reaction to the Wookiee fur, and he breaks out in like hives all over his body, and it's
God. He's
like
got mites.
Yeah, it turns into like this weird
fleas from her.
It ends up turning into like this somewhat running joke for like 3 chapters until it clears up. But as a young lad, I was like, there was just a weird sex thing going on with a character and a Wookiee.
Okay, could you imagine this? That fucking character, they've been together for a while. He comes home to his like Wookiee wife or whatever, and she's just like, in Wookiee, she's just like, I've shaved, and this fucking like,
it looks like
bald Wookiee fucking comes out. Like, what the fuck would that look like?
No,
man?
what if she's just a super hot babe underneath all that? Like she shaves like
Amazonian fit, just
like thick and like 6'8" of just like gorgeous. Stacked.
Except she's got like a little bit of like an underbite, and like she kind of has like the female orc tusk.
Yeah,
thing
a little bit
going
of
on.
that Death by Snoo vibe.
Yeah,
Like,
I can get down on some Death by Snooze. Just ask Emily to not shave for a season.
actually, it is a running joke. I do call her Chewbacca when the hair gets a little long, and she gets really salty about it sometimes.